A few years ago, I went jogging around my block at midnight. It was pretty cold, so I brought a windbreaker and some jogging pants of the same material. So, this is the way my street works. There's a huge hill on one side of my apartment. Then, there's a smaller hill on the other side. My goal was to run all the way around my street and up those hills. On the top of the biggest hill, there were some apartments that were bought by an American guy, but the project was never finished, and the apartments are just abandoned. There's mostly just a bunch of junkies who hang around out there. Anyway, my dumbass decided, I'll jog around and go through the apartments. I start jogging, and I go up the steep hill. At this point, I'm super tired, and my legs are hurting like hell. Once the hill straightens out and becomes a normal street, there's a street light. Its light colour was a very cheap and ugly yellow and orange. When I finally reached the top of the hill, I saw a really skinny guy wearing a muscle shirt and some cargo shorts, just standing there under the streetlight. He was abnormally skinny. I weighed about 118 pounds and I was 5'9", so it really disturbed me, because I'm a skinny person, and he looked like pure bones covered in skin. When I got closer, I could see that he was just staring at the sky, his head just aimed straight upwards. I got closer, and like an idiot, I asked him if he was okay. He turned around and looked at me, but didn't say a word. His teeth were rotten, and he gave me a really weird smile. My mind then said I should run because things were obviously not right with this guy. I started running, and my legs didn't hurt anymore. I looked back, and the guy was really keeping up with me. In fact, he was way faster than me, and his body seemed to glide with every step he took, and his legs looked like they were going to snap in half every time they came into contact with the floor. I somehow managed to outrun him, and I ended up in a side of my block that I've never explored. I was crying my eyes out, and I thought I wasn't going to make it home that night. I hid under a car, and the skinny guy was walking around looking for me, dragging his feet. I moved behind one of those giant trash cans, and both my jogging pants and windbreaker were making noises. You know, that one noise they make when they brush up against each other. I got up and I started running away, and when I looked back, the skinny guy was just staring at the sky again. I took this chance to run faster down the hill, where I tripped over and got very bad road burn on my face and torso. Thankfully, my mum's a nurse, and when I got home, she treated my road burns. After that night, I thought it would be a better idea not to go jogging at midnight anymore.